Hello everyone, Jeff here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing an Enraged Kront build that was requested. I'm only going to be doing Darkness 31 because I literally have no idea how this is going to perform. I just know that we're going to be getting punched in the face a bunch to activate Enraged, so I have a feeling that Darkness 100 would be a bad plan. But we still get max gear at 30 or 31, so it's, you know, it kind of works out. Anyways, the whole build is going to be basically us converting our bonuses into attack damage, and then attacking faster and in a much larger area with the synergy from Cleave and Rampage. Obviously, we're taking Overpower, Behemoth Heart, and Tenacity, because those are just some of the best passives in the game, talent-wise. Extra dice, and just base extra range. Pretty straightforward here. As for gear, I'm just going with what I have. I'm sure there's a better axe. I just haven't really gotten many tier 2 unique axes for Kront. I think this is actually the only one. It gives 120 life, which is a lot of damage. I'm using this just basic attack damage. Extra duration is relevant here because it's going to make enrage last a little bit longer. Plus some pull range is nice. And then the Genie Lamp and Waste, so we get better things. This is going to reduce enemies damage, some extra % healing, and decent life, more life, area movement speed, so on. And this here, and this is kind of counteracting this. But yeah, I mean, it should be fine. I would imagine it will handle this level of difficulty. Now, if I put it up too much higher, I don't know, but we'll see. I mean, if we just breeze through this, then maybe, you know, push it up to 50. I like to go at like 31, 50, 70, and then 100. Because if you do 90, you do 100. I don't really want any of these. I don't think. I think the only thing we really want is Retribution. I guess Vampirism would be kind of nice too. You know, we haven't taken Lifelink in a long time. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time.
Summer was
All right, I'm in. Mountainous Might. Give me that. Give me that. I guess Summer would make sense because she increases like power and I think strike damage, and since Enrage converts our like strike, cast, and other type of damage into attack damage while we're enraged, that would make sense. And she shows up right on time. We don't really need Justice, do we? Nah. Nah, let's just take Fury here. All right. It'll be fine. All right, so now we need to, let's see, we have one cast spot, one summon spot, bunch of strike, bunch of power. That's fine.
Death is not the end.
I would, well, this is kind of awful. Attack-wise, I want Nin's attack for bigger area. I guess we could take Lifelink. While we're enraged, we actually do have reduced, or increased dash recharge speed. So going with that isn't like the worst thing in the world. So it's definitely weird, right? Because the game is currently balanced around this, and there's no incentive for going past it. And I understand the reason for that. Could I please like get better than what's happening here? I mean, I'm just gonna keep taking it because to not waste dice, but still. Oh, Enraged Kront goes crazy. It's really funny because, you know, I've been talking about solo leveling in that last video. He literally looks like the Enraged Orcs from later on in the comic. No, you know, no spoilers, but there's Orcs, whatever, you know. It is what it is. It's weird with the whole balance of the game, right? Because really, there's no... We definitely want the attack. There's no actual incentive for going past Darkness 30 at the moment. But everyone wants to go past Darkness 30, so there's like the psychological problem going on with the game that is really tough to figure out. Like what... And at that point then, like, how do you balance it? Or like, how do you like even intend to balance it? Which is something they're gonna have to figure out. I mean, it could just be, maybe it's just a me thing, Or, you know, maybe it's just a, you know, degenerate player thing. But I got a comment on one of the earlier videos I did, like I think the second video for this after it came out, after this patch came out, not kind of the stream, where I was doing the Basking Greatness Lorian build on like Darkness 40 or 50 or something, I guess. And I, you know, I memed it up with the title. It was like busted build or whatever. And I get any comments like, busted build, but not even Darkness 100. It's like, okay, but like, what do you, what do we actually want here? Like, what do we as a player base want for this game? I don't think I want either of these though, speaking of one, your Fury here. That's a big attack. I think this is probably the worst final talent, if I had to guess. Because the ancestral power one's kind of crazy. I'll take 16% damage for a little bit of dash recharge speed. It's just an odd, like, it's an odd thing. Since this game is really teetering on the lines between Vampire Survivors like and action RPG. It's extremely borderline at this point, and I think it's leaning more towards ARPG. And typically with ARPGs, you just like keep farming forever at the hardest thing possible. But normally it takes a lot longer to get to. So I'm curious how that's gonna end up. You know, we're on Act 2 of Lord knows how many acts, probably like 5-ish, if I had to guess. Maybe 4. 4 or 5, potentially. It just feels like something's off. I mean, maybe it feels that way because the other acts don't exist and this isn't meant to be like the end, right? But it's definitely kind of weird. Look at him go absolutely batshit when he enrages. That's crazy. Get some more fury. Yeah. Extremely satisfying. The problem is on Darkness 100 we take too much damage doing this. I think this is an easy clear for Darkness 60 though, if I had to guess right now. Based on the way we're tanking these lasers. Front really is just the strongest character right now. Just his talent tree is ridiculous. Gehenna is free. Definitely need to get some burning effects now though. This attack. The attack is completely absurd. All right, bonus XP is nice. One thing you could do with this is if you get a bunch of power duration, you can make the enrage last a lot longer, which is something I'd like to do. I don't want to rock hands. We don't need to go all JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on this. So just keep taking crushing attack while it's here. Maybe we get lucky and find ourselves unique. Crushing attack over Mountainous Might for now. I forget exactly how much time I've put into this update so far. I feel like it's in that like 60-hour range, but I'm not exactly sure. These are all kind of terrible. I'd rather get the Fire Dragon if we're gonna see a summon. Oh, it's like I summoned it straight from hell. Look at me and my YouTuber privilege. Oh, and Malady? All right, well, there we are then. Look, I honestly don't know what to say about that. That felt disgusting. 13. All right, we're hitting pretty hard now when we're enraged. God damn. Hit me. Okay, his enraged effect is top tier. Really, this game has some of the best pixel art in the game, for sure. And by in the game, I mean like in the gaming world, not in this game, because that would be like a extremely odd statement, I guess. This is a super satisfying build, though. I'm very curious if it could push 100. You do naturally get the passive regen. Throw inner peace on top of that and just start swinging away. Maybe with the right gear. I don't think this is the right gear for that. Maybe better weapon. A couple different uniques. I mean, I'm obviously using like Waste and Black Lamp, which are two of the best items. I have strategically fried rice too if we need to use that, but that's if I knew what I was doing. Yeah, just fight. I'm gonna stand in it. I'm gonna stand in it. It's more appropriate. Hey! Hey! 20% more unique items. I'll take that. The other stuff is trash, but whatever. Now I can finally farm effectively. That's really one of those that you wanted to find a lot earlier, but instead I found it super late into this, but whatever. There's still quite a few uniques I don't have that I'd like to. Since a lot of wacky builds are stuck behind that. I'm still missing the sword to do the Scotty attack build that's apparently a consistent Darkness 100 kill, according to the guy who made the build on Discord. Guy or gal, or they or them, whichever. We could Earth Spike, we could landslide. I don't want to landslide. I'm gonna roll here. We can Quake. That feels wildly appropriate. But on the other hand, Rock Shield feels even more appropriate because throwing rocks is just, it's just peak. What I want to see is like some of the more rare shrines that let me get some decent effects here to really like put this into overdrive. But honestly, like, this is a pretty solid farming build. Oh, sign me up. The most thematically appropriate power possible. Hit me, I get enraged, you get feared. Should get some type of flavor bonus for that. I do actually have to have them hit me though. Oh, and you have the range to hit them while they're running away. Oh, it's a jackal. Jackal. That is still to this day, I think, my favorite Family Guy bit when they're playing Pictionary? Were they playing Pictionary? I think that's the name of the game, right? He draws the jackal, or he draws something else, and then the guy just I guess this jackal 8,000 times. It's just a fantastic joke. Powers deal more damage. These are all common. These are all common. That's not common. But actually, I think Inferno is not very good. I think it's one of the worst legendaries in the game currently. Intensity, however, is pretty good. The only time I'd say Inferno is actually good here is if you're leaning into like a first strike build where you have quite literally the first strike blessing from the fates. Take XP gain. In addition to that, you also have some type of gear that has first strike on it, like this axe, which does have first strike essentially. So I guess it's okay in this situation, but and then Yeah, maybe even more gear than that. I don't know. It's still like not even that great.
Fire made.
I will upgrade Mountainous Might because more attack range, more better, as Kront would say. Would speak only in Kront for the rest of the video. That's not true at all. Man, lifelink really got a nerf comparatively to other things. All right, give me fear, please. Thank you. So we're basically not getting hurt at this point on 31. I wonder, without Retribution or Inner Peace, can we face tank the Jinn? That would be wild. Be pretty impressive too. I mean, we might not need to face tank him. He might just die. There's also that possibility, right? Like, like we're not doing an insignificant amount of damage here. These things are the bane of my existence, though. Okay, yeah, we would have danger 100. We're already dead, I think, right here. Let me go ahead and take Wake. It's fine. That way we have a spell, so then we can actually take spell power up if we see it master from Summer. Because, again, that scales our enrage, so, you know, synergy and whatnot. Breath of Fire is probably worth taking here. Just to have another burn application aside from the dragon, even though even though I don't think we need it for sure. For show. I'm really dating myself right now with the way I'm talking. All these like early 2000s movie references and shit. Oh man. Oh, one of the people in the Discord, I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to call you out, but was asking about Nordic Ashes and how to unlock new character, and to do that you have to put in the Konami code. And I said, you start a run and put in the Konami code, right? And he goes, the what? And I was like, oh, fuck me, I'm old. It was bad. Yeah, I had to explain it. I suspect that like 90% of you watching know what the Konami code is. If you don't, what's it like not having back pain? It's been so long I can't remember. Oh, good times. Getting old sucks. Also, shout out to them for putting a Konami code in their game. That's some... that gets some serious value from me. Speaking of which, if you're watching this video, I'm probably doing a stream with a giveaway on sometime during this, if you're watching it the day it releases. Just throwing that out there right now. So if you see this, hey, this video came out like 3 hours ago, there's a good chance I'm streaming either on here or over on Twitch, which you should follow me because there's a lot of weird YouTube stuff with like what the algorithms correct for what I should be doing. Strikes area, powers area, power area, I guess. I don't know. I don't know which one was better there. But anyways, yeah, come hang out. Fear me for look at that stupid jackal monster hits me and runs away. It's definitely a jackal, right? Like that's it. We've also been cursed with 80% dash distance. The dove is the dash distance. That's rough. All right, insect queen. I've got my extra unique items on.
Gift from me. Keep going and you might get another.
Oh my god, she's such a tease. It's unbelievable. Okay, Earth Spike 2 turns it down to 5 swings to proc it. That's pretty good. Where you at? I'm just gonna stand and take it. That's what Nin would want me to do. Hey, don't run away. Yep, so this build hard clears this difficulty. And we got we got a dragon jewel, but it doesn't give anything really. Okay, well, that kind of sucks. Whatever. Maybe the Jinn will have something for us. Do we feel like on the mythological power scaling that a Jinn outdoes Dracula? I mean, they're both pretty magical by nature. Oh my god. Okay, we'll take first strike here. We'll be throwing some big ass rocks. Cause like, look, vampires are pretty strong, and you get like it depends, I guess, what type of vampire magic you're counting for. Cause I think if it's not a heavily magic inspired vampire, it's just like the normal like Nosferatu vampire, Jinn probably clears. Fire Nova girdle. Well, it's blue, so I'm not picking it up. But Fire Nova is a fun affix. Prefix? Definitely. Well, I mean, affix is still appropriate. Whatever. Anyways, I would say I think a Jinn actually clears Dracula. But I'm not sure. And that probably difference between, like, fantasy world to fantasy world. But if we're going just, it's a lot of attack area. But if we're just going by like on average in mythology, I'm curious if anyone has any insight or just opinions on, you know, who you got in the 1v1. Is it Dracula himself or let's say a named Jinn, right? Not like a trash. I don't know any like, I don't know any named Jinns. I'm sure there's some D&D ones, but. Seems like if they have the power to like grant wishes and shit, that makes them reality warpers, right? I'm gonna try not to get too hard into power scaling here on this video, but things could happen. I spend a little too much time on some anime power scaling Reddit sometimes, so I'm not gonna fall into that trap on this video. That's a thing for the live. If you want to see that stuff, you know, hop into a live stream. Otherwise, I'm just rambling to myself like an absolute psychopath. Did we hit a 50k there? Oh, we must have, because yeah, that's 49. The real problem is defense, though. Like, it's easy to do enough damage to completely clear Darkness 100 on every character. Like, damage is never a problem. But having the defense to take some of these hits and survive because regen is so nerfed for most characters, Front being the exception. Like, based on his talent tree. Like, even Aberon doesn't have the regen, he just has blocking, which is incredibly powerful. I don't know. I want to see where it goes. I love this game. It's my favorite of the genre. I'm going to champion this shit until I can't anymore. I did 400 episodes of Rotato. I can do 400 of this. Hopefully more. Hopefully more. Hopefully I can play this game and you guys will watch me for years to come. At this point, I'm just taking random power-ups. Doesn't really matter. We're more than strong enough to handle everything. Let's discard this. Berserk. It would be cool if there was a thing that was like you get more regen when you're below 30% life, I think. And its regen value was like 3x or whatever the base regen value is right now. I think that would be an interesting like fix to this problem where like, you know, currently you just kind of get beat down by darkness 100. But if you could like maintain yourself at 30%, kind of what like lifelink does, right? The same premise of lifelink, but without having to take lifelink, obviously.
Oh, hi.
I think that would be a neat affix on some gear or just something to add to the game. We don't know yet how they plan on updating the game. I know like they're doing some balance stuff and they plan on adding inventory sorting and some quality of life stuff like that before the next act comes out. Like that's been confirmed by the devs that that's the plan. But we don't know if like do non-act patches potentially contain new, you know, status effects, abilities, and whatnot. It seems like they could add it fairly, like relatively easily with the new system that they've implemented here. Powers dealing more damage. That seems good, right? Because this does scale off powers. I really hope so. It does. Strike, cast, and power. I was just trying to remember because I knew it was one it got skipped and it was dash. In action gloves.
Need a sickle to face.
Do I need a sickle to face him? No. I mean, sickles are actually kind of cracked now, but we can go with this. This is a big attack. Honestly, we really didn't get any like crazy shrines either. Amulet of Dwindling. Basically anything that's not master quality, I have no interest in at this point with the gear I have. All right, face tank him. He's probably just gonna die, right? Like, we're in range. We're not even doing that much damage. I wouldn't say like I optimized this run very well either, honestly. Wait, why do you teleport away? All right. Okay, now if he would have caused some problems at higher difficulty. Also, our dragon is just chilling. Were both our summons stuck? Unacceptable. 2 more useless items. Unbelievable. Oh, that relic's not bad. 20% heals, 6 alteration, a bunch of damage. I don't hate it. I mean, look, at least we got the ring that helps for farming. And obviously, you know, Darkness 30 feels like it's pretty free at this point. Crushing attack did 10 million damage. Fear did fear stuff. Quake was Quake. Fire Dragon was glitching out and we had no summon stuff. It was okay. Lifelink. Ooh. Ooh, lifelink. But, whatever. It was all worth it. Oh, we actually got an achievement for that because I hadn't done a Rampage run yet. So that's nice. But Farmer's Ring is the reward. Farmers always stumble upon old relics. Sometimes it do be that way. Anyways, I hope you liked the video. If there's a build you want to see, let me know in the comments. I think I owe you guys a Summon Maris build soon. And I will, you know, I will mess with the darkness levels to try and make it challenging. This one I just had no idea where I was starting from, right? But, yeah, I like to do it so I have a little bit of challenge, and that was a little too easy. But, well, you know, see how it goes in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.